Hey, what's going on? This is Hutch Nast. Voyager app slash exchange has frozen all trading, withdrawals, and movement of funds slash assets on Friday. Here's actually an update from them from their official Twitter. Voyagers, there's nothing more critical to us than our customers. Please know that we are focused on protecting assets and maximizing value for all customers as quickly as possible. We currently have approximately 1.3 billion of crypto assets on our platform, plus claims against Three Arrow Capital of more than $650 million. We also have over 350 million of cash at Metropolitan Commercial Bank. And just as an aside, Three Arrows Capital, or 3AC, is a crypto hedge fund that, according to CNBC, is facing a liquidity crisis after the collapse of Terra USD and Luna, margin calls on its loans, and a in massive slump in the crypto market now. And then just to go down the rabbit hole just a little bit further, Terra USD is a stable coin, and Terra USD and Luna was actually the coin that helped grow Terra USD, and it was supposed to track the US dollar. That depegged from the US dollar and essentially went to zero. So Terra USD went from like a dollar, right, to like a cent and less than a cent. And then Luna Terra went from like $90 to like way less than a cent. So this was just back in May. So if you had like a bunch of money out on those, like I'm absolutely certain that whatever margin you had out got called. So that's kind of the game that you play when you pull margin out. Okay, back to Voyager's tweet. It goes on, we are doing everything in our power to best serve our customers for the long term. We are actively pursuing a series of strategic alternatives to do just that. We'll share more updates as soon as we have them. Now, I'm not sure what Voyager's next move really should be. They have 3.5 million users as of a survey in like March. 3.5 million. So with what, $350 million in the bank, if it comes down to just cash, what, everybody gets $100, which I'm sure some of those accounts have less than $100 in them. So that's their solution. Some of those people would win. Now, I'm just speculating at this point. Nonetheless, the naysayers that have been telling us the cryptocurrency is fake, it's a fad, it's not real money, it's a scam, like that, all they're doing is digging their heels in and telling us how they're right now. So I truly believe Voyager and having this problem will hurt crypto as a whole, at least in the short term. It's the sentiment has already been going down, but then to have something like this, and everyone's argument could literally be like, well, when's the last time in the United States like a bank just closed and everybody lost all their money? And I believe that the answer to that would be like the Great Depression, like in the 20s. So correct me if I'm wrong on that in the comments, but I'm fairly certain banks don't just close and you lose all your money. They're supposed to be what, FDIC insured to like $250,000 like per account. So and we already know that the U.S. government's not scared of just printing more money. So I feel like you're pretty secure in a bank versus crypto. Now, cryptocurrency has been being used as a hedge against inflation, and going to zero, inflation hasn't been that bad. It's not been good, but it hasn't gone to zero. So these are just like specific events. We hope in the crypto community, and I really hope that they're able to get this sealed up and fixed before even more turmoil or whatever the next move is. Really, in the coming days and weeks, the way Voyager handles this is going to have a big impact on how people feel about cryptocurrency in general, at least in the short term. But I mean, it's truly been on a decline since November. We've had good days, we've had good projects, but as a whole, cryptocurrency, the whole market's been on a decline since November. But that's just my take. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And actually, if you like this video, I'll link the other Voyager video that I did last week in the description. This has been Hutch Nast, and I hope you have a good one. Safe trading.